A specter is haunting the anime community. This hatred and almost propaganda against my beloved genre, slice of life. When you think of anime, right, the genre that pops up almost right away as evident to all the memes about, oh, this is so anime, is the action anime genre. That every anime needs to have this main heroine against this main villain. I argue that isn't even the best part of anime. I can argue that a show that does absolutely nothing is actually better than most action animes. Now, I cannot lie, the best piece of animation in these 1 minute segments probably lies upon action anime, you know, things like Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Attack on Titan, but shows with better directing, better pacing, better visual storytelling, the greatest soundtracks in anime history mostly lie on slice of life. K-On!, Nononbyori, Bochi the Rock in recent times. You might ask about what are these shows about, and the answers might not be thrilling. It's not stopping genocide or killing angels or hunting devils, but instead it's just about starting a high school band or maybe whatever the fuck you do in rural Japan. The interest of slice of life isn't for the thrills. Watching a slice of life doesn't get you up and cheer when the protagonist overcomes the odds. In fact, after 3 episodes of any slice of life, most of the time I just fall asleep. One might think that's because I'm bored, that I am forcing myself to watch all of these shows over and over again because I'm an insane lunatic. But for some reason, I keep on coming back, whether it's the next day, the next month, next year, sometimes the next decade. Slice of life is a very big genre in anime. There are a bunch of type of slice of life, but mainly when you think of a slice of life, you think of comedy shows like Nichijou, Daily Life of a High Schooler, or Asobi Asobase that uses these absolutely out of this world of visuals to make you laugh with relatable humor. Now, these shows have a very strong place in my heart, but they're not really the reason why I like slice of lives. Some slice of lives have storytelling. For example, Lucky Star, that has this super famous scene in the later stages of the anime about Kanada's mom that till this day makes me cry just thinking about it. Azumanga Daioh is also a show that has storytelling in the latter stages. This show uses the bond that you have with the characters and hits you in the head with it. Now, I won't go into detail in this video in particular because I have a video talking about Azumanga Daioh in itself. The most character growth I see in the show is in Chiyo. Now, Chiyo is the most worried about graduation because she's the small child that has never experienced graduating. Now, she worries that the relationship with her and her friends would change after graduation. To be frank with you, this is a fear that I had going through my high school graduation. The relatability mixed with the bond with Chiyo hits you like a ton of bricks when it turns out, as in slice of life fashion, everything is gonna be just okay. That type of relatability is mainly found in slice of life shows. My favorite type, if done well, is the Iyashikei subgenre. It's a subgenre that mainly focuses on that relatability feeling. As defined by Mal, the term Iyashikei refers to anime and manga that heal the audience by instilling a calming feeling. Shows like Nononbyori or Eurocamp. In my opinion, these shows are not meant to be binge-watched. It is impossible to stay awake for the whole time. It took me personally 5 months just to finish Nononbyori, and sometimes with a 2-3 week breaks in between. It is a show that relaxes the mind and body, and that's not the type of feeling that you want every day of the week. It is a healing feeling. Iyashikei anime uses backgrounds more often than not. Most of the time they would just stay on that background for like a minute or two just to lure you into the situation that these anime characters are in. Iyashikei anime is also known to have these cute and lovable anime characters. For me, what makes Iyashikei anime characters so lovable is most of the time they're so grounded. Sure, they share typical anime girl tropes here and there and maybe even make a cute face here and there, but it is not unthinkable to meet one of them in real life or even be one of them. The progress of growing up is a big part of Iyashikei. The growth is not always as clear-cut as in other animes. For example, a Saiyan growing her hair, or in a romance anime, growth by this eventual confession of love. In the example of Nononbyori, progress of growing up isn't as clear. There are not a lot of changes that happen in this 1 year that is Nononbyori. It's the intricate details and the intricate growth that makes Nononbyori the great anime that it is. The lesson that Nononbyori trying to tell its audience is the idea of the progression of life. We learn this lesson mainly through the eyes of Renge, the small child. We see this lesson portrayed in Renge taking care of these isopods, Renge's relationship with Dagashiya, and more obviously Renge's relationship with Shiori. Now again, I won't go into incredible detail in this video, but have a video on Nononbyori. The thing that makes Slice of Life special is how intricate most of the shows are. Now, it is good fun when the girls are doing cute things and being cute, but a great slice of life is more than that. It is a reflection of oneself. It is a healing of oneself. And most importantly, it is a pretty good way to get PFPs.